how a book on body language should, the Bible of body language called People Watching. Slightly difficult to acquire in India. You can get your hands on it, nothing like it. Beautiful book, thick volume, 600 pages. Right? People Watching. I forget the name. Forget the name. The gentleman said a lot of other books. People Watching. Beautiful book on body language. Talks about the.
Not necessarily a group, but if it's a limited people, 1, 2 people in a room, then I think body language can definitely some trait of the personality.
Definitely.
Right, and there are some.
So we will talk about it. I was trying to address the expectation where we look for a body language cue and interpret it in a certain fashion, and how that exercise is fraught with danger. That's sort of. Having said that, so does it mean we will not speak about it at all? No. That was a disclaimer. We will speak about it, and we will speak about it presently. So if communication, on the communication continuum,
Desmond Morris.
Desmond Morris, thank you very much. Should I take offense? Because you Googled.
I never kept the thing that I
So on the communication continuum, if we were to divide communication, and for the purpose of this exercise, oral communication, how will you divide communication? Just think aloud. What are the different parts of communication?
Direct communication.
Direct.
Strong. Direct is one word.
Direct is one word that comes from. Okay. Oral.
Body language.
Body language.
Body language.
Eye to eye contact. Body language, eye to eye contact. All of this falls where?
Indirect.
Indirect.
Passive.
Passive. And what is verbal?
What you see, words.
Simply the words that we use. Quite simply, the words that we use constitute the verbal part of communication. Everything else, gestures, body language, eye contact, tonality, pitch, what have you, all falls under the non-verbal side of things. The reason we are speaking about this is, beginning in about 30 seconds, we are going to do 4 quick role plays. Well, we'll just invite one of us up here and we'll do 4 quick role plays. When we are doing these 4 quick role plays, what we'd like to do is, in the first 2 role plays, we'd like to focus on the non-verbal cues that are in action during the interaction. In the latter 2 role plays, we try to pay attention to verbal cues that are part of the interaction, and thereafter we'd organically build up through different communication styles, how they pan out, etc. One quick disclaimer, there is no right style just yet. Right? So let's just see them for what it is and let's run from there. Sounds okay? Okay. Alright, so I need one volunteer who can come and do this role alongside. Anybody? Yeah. Super. Let's give her. Okay. Super. So the situation is this. Me and Sunita went to the same school. What school did you go to? It's okay. Adarsh Vidyalaya. So I went to Giladarsh.
New college.
Yeah, so the.
Okay.
Okay. Give like an inch for digression and the team will take like one entire arm. Okay, so me and Sunita went to the same school, right? And what did you have a nickname in school, Sunita?
CS.
CS.
That's
was a nickname. Okay. So mine was, when I was in school, my nickname was Mowgli. Mowgli, right? For common understanding. Now, me and Sunita lost touch after school. Sometimes we do. After many years, we've just bumped into each other at the reception of Vodafone. Sunita is working in Vodafone. I've just come in to speak to the L&D team or the HR team about the sort of programs that we're likely to do. And that's really the context in which we are. Right? Is that okay, Sunita? Let's get started. You want to come from this end? I'll start from that end. Pay attention to our, well, in this case, my non-verbal cues for the first two attempts, and then my verbal cues for the next two attempts. Right? Okay, let's start. Sunita.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm Yogesh. What's
Hey,
up?
hi. I think you were called Modi.
Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
hi, how are
is
you
yours?
doing?
Good, good, good. What are you doing here?
I work here and what are you doing?
Right. Okay. I've just come to meet the L&D team.
Trisha.
Yes.
Trisha again. Nice. So,
Hi, what are you doing here?
I work in the finance department.
Okay, nice. I'll tell you what, Sunita. I have this meeting. I'll send the way out. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll take you in.
Sure. Okay. What happened? Very formal. Let's note some of these observations down. Formal. Okay. What else?
No warmth. Correct. We couldn't see that.
There was no warmth in the.
Because you knew each other earlier. We couldn't see that.
Probably, I also thought that we were not close probably. We just
It is how it appears. But that is sort of how it appears. Okay. What else?
Surprise for show.
No surprise was shown? Or what was it shown?
I couldn't see your reaction.
To her, so you wouldn't see.
But
Okay.
her reaction was more that she was just not able to recognize who you are. That's what was shown.
Sure. So you can, you can sort of overlook her reactions because she doesn't know what's on. So, what else did you see?
You were cut and cutting the.
Yeah. Okay. So, some of the things that were happening on the non-verbal continuum, we call this the deliberate style. So see what's happening when you come back to it. Little facial expressions, controlled, reserved, cautious, few hand movements. Holds back, net, trying to mask feelings. I may be happy, but I'm just not showing it presently. Okay? Let's have somebody else do this. Same situation, second inning. Okay? Oh my God.
Hello.
What the hell, man? How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. So nice to see
Surprise.
you. Yes, absolutely. Come this side. This light. Hang
What are you doing here, man?
Just come to meet the identity.
Oh, I see. Long time.
Yeah. What? Married? Unmarried?
You're gone thinner, man.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I wish I could say the same about you.
Fabulous.
Yes, you do. I wish I could say the same about you. But, good. Really nice seeing you after all these years. What have you been up to? Got married?
Yeah, I got married.
Kids?
Absolutely. Yes. How about you?
Still in the game.
How about that?
Who?
A girl who you were dating.
Which girl? Which girl?
There were so many. I thought only one.
I thought you'd know me better. Anyway, so, in touch with anybody else, man?
Long time no see.
And what are you doing here?
I work here.
At what?
I'm a branch manager, so I have a meeting here, so just come down.
Okay.
So how about you?
Good. Just sort of doing this startup thing for the last couple of years. I'll tell you what. meeting is at 12 o'clock. I just need to go and meet the LND team. You are here, around here?
Yes, absolutely, I have a training, finish it off.
Okay, so let's have lunch. Yeah, at one-ish, I'll see you at the cafeteria. Is that okay?
Done?
See you, buddy.
Okay.
Lovely meeting you.
Yeah, take care.
Okay, what just happened?
It was informal.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous, okay?
So you were very genuinely.
Lots of facial expression.
Lots of facial expressions, hand movement, genuinely gregarious,
More natural.
more natural. Thank you. Huh?
Did you surprise him?
Surprised at seeing him.
I mean, it was long lost friend.
It was really a long lost friend. Vivacious, demonstrative, mind touch, lots of hand movement, lots of eye contact. Is open. Shares feelings. Right. That was for the non-verbal cues. Okay. Let's have some else now. Come on. Let's give him a round of applause. Right. So now, watch out for the verbal cues team. What are you doing here, man? Right. So, good? Doing well? Good. This will come in to meet the LND team. We have a bunch of programs. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going inside to meet the team just now. I'll see you on the way. Right? Okay, thank you. Right. What happened?
No reaction.
No reaction.
Okay, one more right.
How was this different from the first one?
The usage of words is much
First
lesser.
one you.
The usage of words is much lesser. So economy of movement, economy of words. Okay? What else?
There is a lot of space between.
Right? Okay. Also, was I asking him things or was I stating things?
Stating things.
I will see you on the way outside.
No dialogue.
Close.
Close. So let's see what we have here. So, doesn't ask questions, says, state things, speaks faster, tells you what to do. Right? So, come. Last of these. So, we look deliberate non-verbal, spontaneous non-verbal, we've seen direct verbal, and now it is indirect verbal. Right? So, again, look out for my verbal cues.
Hey, Rich.
Hey man, what's
Good to
up?
see you.
Good. Lovely to see you here. What's up? How are you doing? Working Vodafone?
Yes.
Wow. I just came to meet the LND team. They're planning a bunch of training programs. Nice. So, where did you go after school? Okay. And married? Super. How about you? Are you in touch with some people from? Yes, absolutely. I think, in fact, I'm so sorry about this. I have a meeting which is just going to happen. That's why I'm waiting. But it is okay. It is okay if you don't have too much work. I'm just on my way back. I'd like to see you.
Sure.
Yeah. You sure it's not a problem for you?
Yeah.
What do you want? You want to have lunch or tea or something? Is that right? Okay, vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. Right? Sorry about this. I'll see you. Okay. Let's give another applause. What happened? Detailed discussion. Tried. Sorry. Clarified. Focus on the other person. Lots of questions. Inquiry. Is it okay? Are you sure it's fine? Let's have lunch. Vegetarian, non-vegetarian. What was the tone of voice like?
Very feeble or soft.
Even tone of voice.
Warm.
Warm tone of voice. So, this is one thing here, I was asking so many questions, so then why do we say it tends to be quiet?
Pause.
Okay?
Expressions.
Tends to be quiet in
The
that.
body language.
A also tends to be quiet about himself or herself. Keeps the focus on the other person.
Yes, yes.
You notice that? Suggests rather than states. Just the previous fellow was stating. Here I am asking, is it okay? Right? So we saw 4 of these styles. Now let's put them in perspective. If you look at it, these verbal and non-verbal styles marry each other at 4 different levels. The first level is a mix of the deliberate non-verbal style and the direct verbal style. Right? The spontaneous non-verbal style and the direct verbal style. What's the third one? Indirect. Indirect what?
And deliberate.
Verbal style and
Deliberate.
deliberate
Non-verbal style.
non-verbal style. And finally,
Spontaneous and indirect.
So confusing.
now it's very, very difficult, very confusing, very laborious to remember it like this. Alright, and therefore, what we've done is made it nice, fun, interesting. By giving them names from the animal kingdom. Now, what is the first thing that comes to our mind when we say the word panther?
Aggressive.
What else?
Why?
Cunning.
Aggressive? Pounces on the prey. What else do we know?
Stealthy.
Stealthy,
Stalking.
stalking. What else?
Big.
Big, bulky. Okay. Remember in the morning we said we communicate for 4 different reasons. The need for action, the need for appreciation, the need for approval, and the need for accuracy. Now, let's put this in order. All the 4 animals that we see in front of us, whose need for action is likely to be the greatest?
Panther.
Is that right?
Yes.
Whose need for appreciation is likely to be the greatest?
Peacock.
Whose need for approval is likely to be the greatest?
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
And whose need for accuracy is likely to be the greatest? Now, at the risk of repeating, the first thing we want to make clear before we deep dive into this discussion is, this is not a tool for stereotyping individuals. Alright? This is just a behavioral pattern when it comes to communication. Right? And so let's just use it as such. Now, some questions. If you are hiring for a sales related role, who do you want to look for?
Lead for action.
Panther.
Action.
And you look for a panther. Panther, remember, she has a deliberate verbal style and a direct sorry, deliberate non-verbal style and a direct verbal style. So what does this mean? Some things. One, two panthers at the same level of the hierarchy. How will the interpersonal dynamic play out?
God is.
Boss.
God is the boss.
Huh?
Correct.
What
God
happened?
bless the
Harsha is
boss.
smiling.
Huh?
So God bless the boss.
God bless their boss. Absolutely. And God bless his soul. What else do we know if we have two panthers working alongside each other at the same time? Territorial. What else?
Fight for producing results, so
Challenging.
Challenging. Okay. Hmm? Challenges will be more.
High performance.
There will be a beast.
They would compete.
High performance.
Likely to perform high
But
speed.
the environment will not be a very
Will not be a conducive environment,
Yeah.
carrot and stick kind of an environment. Hmm?
Delegation will be
Delegation will be more. He's saying delegation will be more. Will delegation be more or micromanaging will be more? Micromanaging will be more. My way or the
Highway.
highway. Alright. Let's also try and understand what happens if the panther is attacked. Is attacked.
Is attacked.
Is under attack.
Retaliate.
It will.
Retaliate.
It will retaliate.
Destroy.
Retaliate, try to destroy. As against, if a peacock is under pressure, we will speak on what's the peacock, but just because we are seeing what happens when the panther is attacked. When the panther is attacked, it retaliates. When the peacock is attacked, what happens? Runs away.
Keep calm.
Keep calm. Think about it. Hmm?
Because it belongs for the opposition.
Yes, what do we know? What happens when the peacock is under attack?
It goes to shell.
You will wish it goes into a shell, because the peacock, when it is under attack, it tends to justify, exaggerate stuff. Trisha is saying not necessary a peacock
I'm
will
saying
never.
very interesting.
Very interesting. Strong peacock characteristics. There's every possibility that when we total up those scores, she has bias for the peacock style. We'll find out when we come to it. Okay. There's going to be a lot of these fun and games, and we'll see these behavioral patterns. When we start dividing ourselves into these 4 animal types. Okay, what happens? What happens, team, when the dolphin is under attack?
It will retreat.
It will retreat. It will go into a shell. The panther will retaliate. The peacock will attack and exaggerate. Right? The dolphin will retreat into a shell. What will the owl do?
facts and figures.
It's just facts and figures, so
Just keep a white, keep still, won't flex.
keep still.
No reaction.
No reaction.
We understand what kind of game will be.
Let the other people retreat.
So it will probably
Wait for an
start justifying
Will it try to
with the
ignore
number
the
backing or
situation?
something like that.
Huh?
Ignore the situation.
Ignore the situation. Okay? Yes, of the 4 animal types, it's more likely to have a logical response. Will have what we call as the problem solving method. Is problem solving a mindset first or a skill?
Both.
Yes, it's a battle of equals, who's the first among
When you
equals?
say what, when you say mindset or a?
Skill.
One
It's problem
One
solving.
is acquired, the other is
Developed.
inherent.
Yes.
That's what you say.
No.
No?
No.
When you say mindset,
Yeah.
that's inherent. When you say it's a skill, it's acquired. Something like that? No.
So I can also acquire a mindset that problem solving is first a skill, is first a mindset. So question is problem solving first, and the qualifier is first. Is problem solving first a mindset or an attitude, or is it first a skill?
Mindset is.
It's first.
Mindset.
It's first a mindset.
Mindset.
It's first a mindset, and then a skill. And the owls have that tendency. We'll get to that. Coming to peacocks, what are some of the things we know about the peacock? Flashy. Fun, stimulation, lively, vivacious, colorful, stylish, gregarious. You missed that. You were outside. We did the role play by punch. Dramatic, animated, social. Of the four styles, who has the greatest trouble being to the point? The peacock.
They're all over the place.
Storytelling, dramatic storytelling, ideas, people, not necessarily relevant. Tisha, ringing bells, not ringing bells.
We will learn sometime.
Right? So, it is not a stereotype, and yet it has got more than a grain of truth to it. Okay, what do we know about the dolphin?
Amiable.
Yeah.
Amiable, okay, what else?
Easy going.
Easy going,
Popular.
popular, team player friendly, peacemakers, easy going. Now, let's imagine a hypothetical situation. I have a report that I've prepared. My boss is here. Okay. My boss is here. I've prepared a report for my boss. If a boss is a panther, what's the first thing he's looking for?
Result.
Facts, figures, so on and so forth. My boss is a peacock. Just submitted the report. What is he looking for?
The way you present it.
Colorful charts.
Number of people
Using Prezi instead of PowerPoint. Right? All of us know Prezi?
Make it a matter of no matter.
information will be there.
Okay. Right? And some of these things. Now, because we had a couple of comments, which style of these four is the most antagonistic to the peacock?
Panther.
Owl.
The owl. The owl's need for accuracy is the highest. And I, also subtly try and relate it back to the workplace. Right? The owls believe in their mind that substance and style cannot go together. And until there is great proof to the opposite, we'll continue judging it. A loose stereotype is the north-south divide in this country. The south, again, strong stereotype, so forgive me for using the stereotype, but just to make a point. The south of the country, and as a North Indian who's been raised in the south, I've sort of had an opportunity to see both sides. The south of the country tends to think of itself as understated, scholarly, great focus on education, traditional, conservative, etc. And all by default believe